Hey everybody, welcome to the Falcon one-shot. We are going to be taking a look at 60 seconds here today, and before you get the wrong idea, I assure you, this is not a story about Falcon's love life. But what is 60 seconds, you're probably asking yourself? That's a very good question. It is kind of a dark comedic take on the whole post-apocalyptic bombs are falling type of scenario. It plays out kind of in almost two different game modes in a sense. You have your arcadey type of run around, grab items, and then your simulation, more of a board game text-heavy variety. So you want to grab as many items as you possibly can, your family members, toss them into a bomb shelter, and hopefully survive the whole post-nuclear issue over here. So right now we're going to have a few seconds here to run around. We have an axe over here. Is this a medkit? It totally is. Radio. We have flashlight. The radio is telling me that I should be taking some cards with me, playing cards. So let me grab my wife. I'm going to grab this pesticide. I'll grab some water. That's all we can take right now because some items or some people will take up more than one spot. Let me grab my son over here. I'll grab some playing cards as well. There is a... what did I just grab right now? A map. Alrighty. So right now what I'm doing is I'm grabbing these people and these items, running back and dumping them off into the shelter over here. Absolutely no care for their well-being. We're just gonna toss them in there and hope for the best here. Anything else I could grab here? I have one more item. There's a chest table. A gas mask is actually pretty good. Alrighty, medkit. We need a medkit. Need a medkit. I still have my daughter somewhere over there too. Alright, I'm grabbing some food. Got the axe. Oh, there's a rifle right there. I want to grab the rifle. Oh, good God. Let me grab the rifle. Grab the rifle, grab the medkit. I might have to lose my daughter. I'm not happy about the idea, but I might just have to come down to that. I can't grab it? No. No medkit, no daughter. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, especially about the medkit. It's actually pretty bad. Alrighty, that's all I got. 60 seconds. Again, every single time the layout's going to be different, the item's going to be different, so not every single time is going to go pretty good here. So we might have a few issues here. We only have 2 bottles of water. We have some soup, ammunition, pesticide. You know, I got some good stuff, definitely, but again, I'm missing my daughter, which is unfortunate for me. You know, good luck up there in the nuclear wasteland. Alrighty, so after that portion is done, here is kind of the simulation aspect of the game. We open up our notebook over here. It kind of plays out a little bit like a board game and text adventure in a sense. So day 1, almost as all of us got down in time, there's nothing to do now but start cooking them cans. Our shelves are full of cans, so we'll eat from cans, we'll sleep on cans, we'll even talk to cans. Some of us already do. There's just barely enough water for everyone. We will have to ration it strictly. This is the best stock shelter we've ever seen. We've never seen another one, but we're sure this is a good amount of supplies. Alrighty, so the game has a lot of humor into it. It's very facetious sometimes, and I kind of like it. So right now, we only have 2 bottles of water. You want to give water to your individuals at least once every 4 days is when it becomes like a big issue. Food lasts a bit longer, I have noticed that. So right now, first day, you don't really have to ration anything off, so I'm going to hold off on that one. You maniacs, you blew it up. Ah, damn you. Damn you all to hell. There's something we should have told our neighbors when they blew up their BBQ last spring. There were good times, even if they wasted a perfectly good BBQ. Alright, so that's going to be day 1. And this kind of takes place on a day-by-day basis until you either die or until help actually comes. And it's up to you to see if you can survive and whatnot by making the proper choices. What's really hurting me right now, I'm going to say, is the medkit and water, but more specifically the medkit. You know, yeah, sure, my daughter's lost and everything, but, you know, it's one less mouth to feed if I could just be really brash about it here, which is, you know, sounds really terrible, I apologize, but let's be honest here. Alrighty, day number 2. Living in the past is not wise in our current situation. We need to think of today and tomorrow. No news is good news. There's nothing new going on with Timmy. If there was anything to report about Dolores, this is where it would have been written. This morning has been calm enough for Ted, and he's doing well. So this will kind of tell you like the update in a sense. Right now, again, we don't have to feed anybody, give anybody any water, and nothing's really important is going on. There's going to be random events throughout the day as well, so keep that in mind. 1 minute it was all fine, and the next we were at each other's throats. How did that happen? This is insane. We need to get a grip on ourselves if we are going to survive this. Let's just sleep on it. And again, nothing really eventful happened for day number 2 as well. And all these are going to be randomly triggered as well, right? So not every single run's going to be completely different. It's going to have different events, and then based on the items that you collected, you'll either be able to overcome some events or unfortunately not be able to overcome them. Day 3. We stopped arguing, but for how long? Some water for Timmy would be nice. If there's one thing we need, it's water for Dolores, and Ted needs water to survive. So it's about time we start rationing some water over here. So you'll grab water, you'll have some water, excuse me, and you'll get some water as well. So as you can see right there, had we had all 4 individuals, they would all take up at least 1 bottle of water. So right now, I have enough water left over for maybe one more inclination, but beyond that point, we're basically kind of screwed here. So let's go over here and see it. There we have an event now. We are not alone. There's a huge hairy bunny beast that seems to be hiding in one of the pipes. It's been poking its head out, eyeing our measly food stash. We can't let it get to it. We can't let it be in here when we sleep. So we're getting a little bit paranoid now. So, we have a rifle. We have a axe. I don't think we need to hunt this bunny down, so we'll use our axe for this one. And we'll see what the events of our choice over here plays out for the next one. Alrighty, so we got day 4 coming up now. Anything happened here? Our cans are saved. Too bad for the hairy mutant. Yes, we're still on top of the food chain. Good for us. No news is good news. There's nothing new going on with Timmy. Everything seems okay with Dolores, and there's nothing going on with Ted. No trouble, nothing new. Alright, so nobody needs anything right now. Good. Day number 4. It's not easy to be calm in these circumstances. Hopefully, we will keep our peace or else. And again, day 4, relatively calm as well. Now, there's also going to be events where you actually have a chance to go up into the wasteland itself to get some more extra items, which we're going to definitely take that chance whenever we get it, because we need some water. We have a gas mask, which should help us out going up there. If we get sick, though, we don't have any medkits to kind of take care of that, so that's the only big concern right now. Day number 5, or else we might need to attack like wolves, survival of the fittest and all. Despite the dire circumstances, all the trouble we are going through, Timmy's being very brave. Today was relatively calm for Dolores and nothing new to report with Ted over here. Nobody needs any rations. I'm gonna go ahead and just start feeding them a little bit now, so you get some food, just to keep them a little bit happy here. Alrighty, day number 5. What's that trickling sound? And why is the wall so wet? Are we about to get flooded? We don't know. We don't have life preservers or a boat. A boat wouldn't even fit inside the shelter. We need to do something. Save the supplies. So, we have a little bit of an issue here with water. Now, for some reason, it's... Normally, sometimes it'll give you the option to use the Boy Scout book to kind of do some jimmy jumps around, but it's not letting me do that. We could use the map for this event or the radio. I'm not sure what the radio would be used for. I'll use the map. I'm not entirely sure what any of those items would actually do for a trickling sound. Maybe it's just actually playing with our head, so we want to, I guess, focus on something else. So I guess looking at the map will do? I'm not sure. Oh no, what it was doing, it was giving me a choice. What do you want to save, dog? I chose the map over the radio? That's really bad because the radio actually updates you as to what's going on outside, and it'll sometimes give you events with the government. And they'll be like, hey, when we're in the area, we'll be knocking in shelters, and it'll be like, 2 knocks or something. And you're supposed to remember that because sometimes there'll be other people knocking different amount of knocks, so you could actually be opening the door to like other scavengers and actually bad events as well. Oh, good God, I did not read that one carefully. That's the problem when you're actually, doing commentary for a game like this, because it actually takes a lot of brain power to actually read this and actually come to formulaic thoughts over here. Alright, well, before any of the stream squirting from the walls could hit our map, we tore it down. It was the only good thing to get wet during our little flood. After the water level had dropped, we started cleaning up. We might not finish before the next apocalypse hits. No, I doubt it. -1, we lost our radio. Some water for Timmy would be nice. Dolores would not last long without water. All Ted wishes for is a few drops of water. So, if you motherfuckers are so thirsty, why don't you drink when it was trickling down the walls? There you go, water. I don't care if it's not healthy, it's water. Would have saved me some this rationing over here. So we'll give him some water right now for day 6, and let's see here. Spiders seem to be operating under the assumption that they have all the rights to the shelter as we do. They're everywhere, don't seem very scared of us. It's time we change that. We don't want any more spiders in our soup, no sir. So we could use the Boy Scout here to kind of figure out a way to get rid of the spiders, but thankfully I did, I guess in a sense, pick up the pesticide, which I've never picked up before, so I'll see if this actually works out. For all we know, I'm gonna get, like, intoxicated off of this pesticide over here. Day 7. Alrighty, when it was us or them, there shouldn't be any reservations when it comes to choosing your arsenal. We knew those spiders stood no chance against well-aimed bug-killing spray, so we used it. When it was over, the few remaining spiders fled. We started cleaning up and claimed an unexpected prize, a soup can that we didn't notice before. It was well hidden in the shadows and under a few layers of dead spiders. So we got an extra bit of food here, which is alright, I guess, but what we really need is water at this point. Timmy is good. Well, at least he was 5 minutes ago. Everything seems okay with Dolores, and there's nothing going on with Ted. Nothing new anyway. And, you know what, since we got a little bit of extra food here, let's feed you guys a little bit and hopefully keep you a little bit well content here. Alrighty, here we go. So now we have an option to go outside, and we're going to definitely take this option because we need some water. Day 7. The constant background hum was really annoying. We've been stuck here for a while now, and it seems that taking a peek outside might be necessary. Someone will have to do it sooner or later. So when you have this option, you don't necessarily have to go outside. If you feel you're well equipped, or if you don't have a gas mask, or you feel something's going to go wrong, you don't have to send anybody out there. But because we have the gas mask and we could need some water, I'm going to send old Papa out there, and he's going to definitely take the gas mask. As long as you have it in your inventory or your shelter, he'll take it on regardless of which, I'm pretty sure. So Ted, good luck to you, my friend. Hopefully you bring back some water for us over here. Now, when you send them out there, it's not a guarantee they're going to come back. There is an RNG-based portion in that one as well, where, you know, he might run into some good luck, he might run into bad luck, so you don't know. And let's see here. Day 8, nothing new to report on Timmy. Dolores is fine, and Ted left for the surface. We hope he'll be back soon. We can feed everybody right now, but we're okay. If there's anyone who can rescue us from this hellish situation, it's our government. You can badmouth them all you want, but that probably means you're either a naysayer or a commie. We're good citizens, we've been paying our taxes regularly, so we're sure Uncle Sam is coming to get us. Well, except that one time when we... Never mind. The government people are coming, and we should keep our ears and eyes open for any sign from them. Unfortunately, as you can see, our radio was busted, so we can't necessarily hear what they're out there broadcasting or saying. They say a lot of important things too, so losing that radio was a really big hurt on our part. We should probably get ourselves a working radio and use it as a regular basis to catch any emergency broadcasts that might be transmitted in our area. It's either that, or it's strolling around outside waiting to get picked up. The first option sounds a bit more sane. And they need some water now, so unfortunately, we're going to have to use the last bit of our water here. A knock on the door is not something we take lightly these days, so when a man came to our doorstep today offering us a highly profitable game of cards, we weren't convinced. Is a bed of 2 cans in a card game, reasonable choice in our situation. So with this one, had we had some cards, we could have gambled with this guy. Had we won, we would have gotten some more soup. Luckily for us, we do have enough food. Water is what we're kind of hoping for here. Now, here's the thing, is Ted ever coming back? Hard to say, we're hitting day 10 now. Gambling is a terrible habit. What kind of example is that to set to the kids? We need supplies, but we're not getting them like that. We'd sooner rob someone. We'd sooner rob someone than gamble. That's great. We sent that man away. Good riddance. And Timmy's doing alright, and Dolores is doing alright. Alrighty, and what we're going to do right now, we're going to wrap it up. This was just a little quick look at 60 seconds for you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a thumbs up, leave a like. The support does mean a lot. I'll have the information for 60 seconds in the description below if you want to check it out for yourself. Again, really fun simulation game, and the events are random, so there is definitely a chance of replayability in there. I think it's more of a game that somebody along the board game type of spectrum will enjoy because it kind of has that whole, you know, just dicey type of thing to it, but I do like the fact that based on who you save, what items you get, it definitely has an impact on the overall story and to whatnot. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up. I will catch you next time.